Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth before I start my business exploits. So it's kind of dark out here. I'm going to shine this light in a second. But you mainly need to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, because this will save you guys a lot of trouble who've been getting pressured into marriage by these girls. And you guys that are married and it just ain't going well, and you wondering, should you pull a plug or what should you do? Always remember this: you only live once. We only get one life to live. And yeah, life goes on throughout all eternity, but you're supposed to be enjoying your life. And it's like you can't let relationships and jobs keep you from enjoying life. Just like, disclaimer, we can't always blame the other person, but sometimes it is the other person, and sometimes it's more the other person than you. That's what you need to know, and that's what you need to figure out. But on this one, I would entitle this 16 ways, characteristics of a woman that you need to get rid of. We'll title it, I'll think of a better title, but it's basically, this video is going to be about 16 characteristics. Well, actually, 16 characteristics that will tell you that you need to keep this one. Need to keep this one. And don't let them change too much. We all change, but if they start out like this and then it just tapers off too much, you still got that decision to make. But they like to go to Paul, how Paul said, the Apostle Paul said, submit yourselves one to another. That wasn't talking about marriage relationships. That wasn't talking about the male-female relationship dynamic. And I'm going to prove it. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, it says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. Now, if that's what he meant, submit yourselves one to another, how can you submit to someone that you're the head over? Is the Most High submitted to us? Because it say right here, and the head of Christ is God. So are they submitted to us? Is the Son submitted to us? Is the Father submitted to us? No, they're not. The head of the woman is the man. Now, honorable mention will be, she understands that there's no equality between you two. She knows that you're stronger than her. That's honorable mention. We got 16, but that's honorable mention. Now let me just, yeah, that's much better. It's kind of bright. Let me see if I can. Okay. So you'll see me looking down a lot, but man, I got to figure out a way to, man, it's still bright. Man, that's a new phone, y'all. We'll just do it like this. So number 1, she is submissive. Submission from a woman, you gonna take care of her, you gonna protect her. That's not negotiable. When they stop submitting, it's time to start re-evaluating your relationship. Kids or no kids. See, we allow having kids to give these women advantages over us, or the desire to have kids. But they're not supposed to have any advantages. I just read it to you. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3 The head of the woman is the man. Number 2, half of your sex is her desire. All that little, all right, come on, hurry up. Again, kids or no kids. She should be grabbing on you. She shouldn't want, and no fakeness, none of that fakeness. It should be genuine desire. Man, I look sleepy on here, probably because it's only 6:38. It should be genuine desire. Like sometimes she should be exposing herself to you with desire, not so you won't leave, but because that's what she wants to do. And not so you won't cheat. She should literally be exposing herself. You should be like, man, you're a little freak. Not, you don't do this. You should have did this. No. No. When they start doing that too much, what they really telling you is, if you stay there, that's like them saying, you a little punk. You a little punk. If you be like, keep on playing with me, you gonna be by yourself. I don't care, it's plain man out there. That could be another honorable mention. When her behavior is bad, or let's say you do something and she's not making it right, she's feeding into it. I can get out of man. There's a lot of men want to have me. She's giving you 6. Just like they had choosing symbols, she's giving you rejection symbols. That she wants you to reject her. Number 3, she cooks at least 4 or 5 days a week. Like, you have to eat healthy. Like, you have to get meals, like, with color on the plate. Stuff that's going to fuel your body. A guy can't go out here and work 8, 10, 12 hours eating McDonald's every day. You're going to break down eventually. Number 4, you rarely argue with her. When you argue with her, you are forced to look at your own behavior. This is where she has to develop her own wisdom. She should be reading books, trying to figure out how can she be the best companion for you. Because if they think they smarter than you, or if they, like I said, I can get on, all these men want me. She's giving you rejection symbols, man. Number 5, she is high energy. Like, she's gonna eat stuff that's gonna give her energy. She's gonna drink stuff that's gonna give her energy. You should be seeing her taking her arm and putting it behind her head, or taking her leg up. You should be seeing some type of exercise going on with her. She's going to be high energy. If she's high energy, that's a good characteristic. Number 6, she does not try to be cool or close with other guys / do. Now, especially if she is the type to fight you and give you the silent treatment and argue against you, she should not be in no other man's face. She should not be in no other man's DMs, comments. She shouldn't have no work husband, none of that. If she does any of the above but wouldn't want you, and this is what they do, this is the cop out. And I just heard somebody saying this last night. They'll lie and say, oh, I wouldn't even care if you did it. But you know that if you know them, you know whether or not they're going to care if you did it. Next one, number 7. She keeps the house or apartment clean. She keeps it clean. Now, if y'all both work, then you should be helping her. Like, that's only fair. Like, if y'all, especially if she works more hours than you should be cooking sometime. If you want your wife to help you in that way, then the manly thing to do is for you to keep the house clean sometime. You should be cleaning up too. And you should be cooking. Next one, she helps you. Small ways and big ways. There ain't no, you supposed to be a man. That is unwise talk. That's unwise talk. And women who think like that should be by themselves. They shouldn't have no man. Because there's too many women that wouldn't act like this. Just practically crying lonely at night because they ain't got no man. And y'all women, y'all need to shape up. Like, you need to stop being entitled, and you need to watch this video and stay like this. Don't do it just to get a man. Because if you change up, he should divorce you. But stay like this. Next one, I would say, you get along with her family. Like, her family don't be too much in your business. They not disrespectful like that. You get along with her. You don't have to get along with them the best. As long as they ain't starting trouble, that's good enough. Like, because sometimes you have been to punch one of her family members, shot one of her family members, and now you all messed up. Or they have been and did it to you. Number 10, you like her besties, her best friends. Her friends are not the type that's going to try to get her hooked up with another dude's buddy. You actually like her friends. Number 11, she is optimistic yet informed about the future. You don't want nobody shallow, but you don't want nobody who allows what they know to stop ambition. That's a problem too. Now the next one. This would be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can't think of 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. You have a hard time finding times that she tried to manipulate you. This is important because that manipulation is Jezebel. That trying to isolate you, trying to control what you eat, where you work, what you do on a daily basis. Say, I think I'm finna go play basketball. And you don't even play basketball that much. But then when you get a big stomach, look at you look at your stomach. Number 12, she is not needy. She's perfectly comfortable with being alone. My sister is the master of this one. She not perfect, just like no other woman is perfect. But my older sister can literally sit upstairs on her off days and watch TV all day. My grandmother was like that too. While her husband is all the way in Iowa working, all the way over here, on a trip down here, with his sister down here. Now, as long as ain't nothing sneaky going on, this is a good characteristic. Number 13, she is not jealous of your friends. Again, like, sometimes they be like, you married now. What are you doing? Why are you still trying to hang with them? Guys, do not stop hanging with your boys. Cut back on how much you do it. Choose which ones. Like, if it's the ones that going to have a stripper jump out of a box and practically be in your lap, then you might not want to hang. It might not be your best interest to hang with them. But, like, you should never get rid of your friends for no woman. You just shouldn't. Because now when y'all fight, she's always going to think that she is right. Which brings me to my next one. She does not try to be close with your friend. She's not jealous of them. She don't try to be close with them. See, that's when stuff start happening. When your girl, your wife try to be close to your friends. Like, yeah, she should be polite. It's all right if he comes over, she's sitting on the couch, she say a few words to him. They joke, laugh. But it shouldn't be excessive. And it shouldn't, like, It should just be mainly out of politeness. Last but not least, she does not get up in other guys' faces. See, some of y'all need to check your girl without fighting. If you need to check her with your words. And if she tries to fight you, it's over. Don't ever let her hit you. It's over. Any hitting is over. It's done. Done. But this is how you have to start checking. If she up in guy's face, this is what you do. Don't even say nothing. Just do it back and see how she reacts. When she reacts, if she reacts negatively, then you hop on her. This is when you need to check her. If she doesn't react, then you need to sit her down and be like, I did that on purpose because I want to see how you react. And you act like you ain't even care what's going on with you. And some of these women, before you marry them, make them take a lie detector test. It'll really, if she really setting you up for the okie doke, and you ask her a question like, are you going to drastically change in a negative way if I marry you? No. And the detector was a lie, that means she just trying to get married, but it's going to become extremely negative relationship. That's the 16. Y'all got to understand that it's a lot of married guys out here just in anguish, like anguish. Like, and sometimes we need to fix ourselves, some stuff. But sometimes it be the other person, man. Don't look to marriage for happiness. Don't look to marriage for fulfillment. That's not the purpose of it. You need to read your Bible. People got married to produce children, to fulfill sexual desires, and to have help. Help with the wealth, help tilling the house, tilling the ground. Help. It was never intended for all the arguing, fighting. You're supposed to get rid of them when they start doing that. In biblical times, that was looked at as indecency. Like not having sex, arguing too much. That was indecency. Those guys were putting their wives away for that. And it wasn't like it is now where the woman states of America, they're going to take their side. If she leaves or she was found indecent, she don't get the kids. Kids be right with the daddy. She be on her own. But we're going to close with this. It's almost 7 o'clock. I want to get started. You got to start checking these. Stop thinking you being a gentleman. You can be a gentleman, but be a gentleman that's the head. Be a gentleman that'll check up his female. If she get in the other man's face, and that's your girl, you get up in her face. Close. Don't hit her. Tell her, you better not ever do that again. You embarrassing. If you want to be with me, you don't do that. I'm not taking that from you. I don't care if she can. How can I say? I don't care what her bedroom skills is. There you go. She shouldn't be getting away with this stuff. You see her, especially her ex-boyfriend. You be like, if her name is Pam, you be like, Pam, get over here. Ain't that your ex-boyfriend? What are you trying to get back with him? Don't you ever do that again. You want to be with me, you not finna be doing that. If she argue, be like, shut up. You shut up. Or you can say it politely. Say, man, be quiet. You shouldn't be saying nothing. A woman that you can't get to submit is a woman that you need to. See my look. Give her her bags. Tell her to have a nice day. Thanks for watching. This is The Truth Man. The channel is no matrix, no simping, our subject channel.